Hello Cancer. Welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. Have not seen this card in a while. Responsibility. So we have here, some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past. For others of you, this could be a current situation. And for a small portion of you, this could be a situationship. For others of you, this could be a very strong connection, a bond that you feel exists, and you know there's something special there, but no one's really speaking up. For those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides, I never have. And I do have certain reasons for that. Very good reasons. All right, we have here, first card's the strongest, responsibility, followed by inspiration, relationship, beliefs, surrender, abundance, pleasure, illness, wellness, and under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme we have here, justice. For those of you who are new, at the end of this reading, I do channel archangels, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, to provide you with some advice based on what has come up today. So you do have 3 cards here that are quite challenging. One of them not so, but we do have beliefs as well as illness, wellness. And that is pretty huge because it does talk a lot about differences and about being very upset and very sad, in fact. And responsibility. Somebody here either wants to take responsibility or has not. All right. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Cancer, the connection I have with you, it makes me want to be a more responsible person, a responsible individual, someone who takes charge, who wants to take responsibility for what I've said, what I've done, and the things that I never said that I should have. The things that I never did that I should have done. I want to be that person moving forward who is responsible. And you do inspire me. There's certain things that have happened in this connection. Things that I've learned about you. Things that I've learned from you. I used to see the world as just simply black and white. And now I see things differently, knowing that you exist in my world. Yes, you are somebody who is very beautiful, charming, desirable. And my world now from black and white is colored. The world looks better, tastes better, smells better, feels better, sounds better. All of this comes from you and through you. I see this now. And I see things differently and I feel things differently. I do feel that in this connection, Many moons, many nights have gone by when I've just lied awake in bed thinking to myself what it would be like to be in a long-term connected relationship with you. This feeling that I have, I see others and how they are with you, and I feel envious. I like what I see, but I want to be a part of that too. And I'm not. I see how others are with you and how much you love them, how much fun you have with them. I see you from a distance, and I want to be a part of that world as well. That's what would make me happy. And my goal is to make you happy. But things have changed. I came into this relationship and this situationship on a very different level in terms of my mindset. I think differently. I was born and brought up in a very different way, and so were you. Your way of thinking and mine is quite different. We don't see eye to eye. We are not on the same page. Our opinions and our differences are a lot. I am very unsure of how to make this work, because my beliefs are very strong ever since I was young, ever since that person hurt me. I don't want to hurt you, but sometimes my beliefs and the way I think of things, I know it does because you don't feel the same. You and I are not on the same page. We are quite different. I do feel that in this connection, there is this desire to move on. There is a sense of belonging where I belong to you and you belong to me, and we should work towards that as a goal. There's a part of me that really feels that so much that has happened, the negative could have been avoided. And I realize now that in this connection, there is this sense of surrender where I have surrendered myself to you. The way that you are, the things that you do, my mind, my heart, my body, I have surrendered. If you lead, I will follow. And because you inspire me so much, you make me want to be a better person. I want to be more than what I am, earn more than what I do, learn more, gain wisdom by being with you, by learning from you, through you. I want to be that person, to settle down with you and to support you. There's a lot of pleasure in this connection that I feel. And this pleasure that exists, it is physical and also spiritual. My heart feels content. It feels happy. I feel happy. I also feel that in this connection, there's a part of me that sometimes feels very broken, unconnected. The reason why I feel the way that I feel is because of my beliefs. But there are things that are weighing me down below the surface of this water. They anchor me. And I'm unable to move forward. I am unable to move upward and be with you the way that you would like me to be. I am unable to do that. I am unable to be that. I do believe that in this connection, you have the power of making me ill, and you have the power of making me well. There are certain things, responsibilities, trauma, disagreements, restrictions, constraints, things that happened in my life that are still weighing me down. This is the reason why I am unable to be with you the way that you would like me to be. You being in my life has given me a fresh start, a new perspective on life. I feel alive again, young again, vibrant again. And I want to make things right. Things before were very one-sided. I was not being very honest or very truthful in a way. I just kept taking and taking, and you just kept giving and giving. And that is a problem. The problem here is the fact that everything that has happened, I have seen things through my perspective. I've never really seen things through your perspective because my beliefs were very different. However, if I want to move forward in this connection, I know that I have to have an equal give and take, and I cannot be selfish. I cannot only think about just myself. I need to start thinking about the both of us. For now, I want to be that person that takes responsibility. I want to be that person that is there for you, and to make things right once and for all. To have an equal give and take in this connection. All right. Cancer, your person of interest here, you guys are kind of in the middle of something right now. This is you guys getting to know each other, and then somebody here behaved in a different way, and it really upset the other individual. And then other things started to surface where you realize I wasn't being treated equally. I do see that here. So this is definitely something that is coming about. It's a problem. It definitely is a problem. And when dealing with this situation, it does appear that the beliefs are huge. Somebody here is from a different background, could be different culture. You guys may be different religion. Maybe here one is very rich, the other is not so very rich, but the mindsets are very different. And because of that, it's difficult to be on the same page with this person. That's an issue. All right. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. All right, so this particular deck I do read in the reverse, and what I look into here is this is for those of you who have not had closure in this connection. This person may have just faded. They may have ghosted you. You may have felt that the connection before, there was a lot of frequent communication, but now it's infrequent. There's this lack of communication. You don't even know what the both of you are anymore. Some people do that. There's that lack of communication, and now you don't even know, are we together? Or are we not? Am I waiting? What's going on? So this is for those of you, because some people don't tell what they're feeling. And in the beginning, the connection may have been very sweet. It was getting off to a great start, but then things started to become a bit bitter and sour and just, something happened in this connection and you're just wondering what the hell happened. Nobody told you. So some of you may know, but not all of you will. So here, first card, the strongest we have here, Princess of Cups, and then the overall arching theme is the Four of Coins. Let's have a look at the Princess of Cups. So this does talk about a lack at some point of gentleness. Before, there used to be gentleness, there used to be loyalty, but then at some point in time, it just switched. It was like this button that just kind of changed. You freaked out over the way this person started behaving. They were no longer gentle. They were no longer as loyal as they used to be. You realized that this was an empty offer and an invitation from this individual. Fickleness and immaturity of affection. They were very changeable, very fickle, and immature when it came to their affection. There was inconsistency and unreliable messages. So inconsistency, unreliable messages, fickleness, immaturity, my God. This person had a whole bunch of stuff going on for them. Ambivalence and codependence. All right, so what one do we focus on? They were not exactly what they said they were or who they said they were. And because they were being very inconsistent and there was a sense of unreliable messages, it does indicate that they were not 100% invested in this connection like you were, Cancer. Sorry, that's what it comes down to. This person, why would they be so fickle? Yes, they were immature when it came to affection, but they also had this attitude where they were inconsistent and they were unreliable and they were also codependent. This is nothing for you to feel sorry for. Don't feel sorry for this person. This is just who they are. And in all honesty, they should have known better. Even if you're not wanting to be with somebody, don't trick them. Don't trick them. Just either you tell them or you don't, or you just leave. But don't manipulate them or trick them, because this is what this person did to you at some point in time. You feel as if you just didn't know this person. That sense of fickleness, right? That sense of that lack of maturity, that inconsistency, them being unreliable. And then being codependent in a way where, it may have been, you may have really given them a lot. You may even have paid for them, taken care of them in a way. And you did it out of love, but this person was not truly thinking on the same level as you were. Remember, you have the beliefs card. There was differences there. What you thought versus what they thought. We also have here the Four of Coins. All right, the Four of Coins here, it does talk about being miserly with wealth, with talents. Conversely, it can also mean being an overly generous spendthrift. The need to conserve and protect resources. Okay, this person was not good in terms of saving money. They were not able to save money because they had bad habits. They needed to conserve. It's almost as if they were spending more than they could afford. And it was a little bit above and beyond. This person didn't have a sense of security, even sometimes maybe even wealth. They were depending on either family inheritance, they were depending on money, on land, on other people taking care of them. They were not, remember, responsible. That's a key word right there. They were not responsible because they had the responsibility card right in the beginning. So this is something that happened in the past, okay? And those first set of cards are what happened currently. That's the current status. So I do see a difference here where they were not responsible back then. They were very irresponsible. That's the word that actually sums up most of the stuff I was saying right now. They're very irresponsible, yet going forward in the future now they want to be more responsible in this life. What I see is, in terms of that sense of wanting to take responsibility, wanting to be somebody who's a bit mature, wanting to have that set of beliefs where the both of you can actually, think on the same level and not really be that individual who is not gelling in the connection. Yeah, I just want to double check here. You guys did have the responsibility card. So yeah, there's a lot going on here. You're dealing with somebody that was very irresponsible, and they jumped into connection thinking that, yeah, everything's going to work out. But then you realize, wow, what the heck did I get myself into? And somebody here had to jump ship. It's the only safest thing to do, guys. Mistakes are made. Mistakes are made. Not every relationship is going to work out. That's the way life is. It's, you know, it's like a taste testing competition, or not a competition, but you go to a buffet and you've never tried those flavors before, and you're going to try 5 or 6, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, I really don't like this one, but I do like this one, right? This is what life is all about. Unfortunately, I'm comparing people to food, but we try and we have the flavor, we taste it, we digest it. Do we hate it? We puke it out. We vomit. I'm saying a very disgusting word right now. A lot of people are like, ew, why are you talking about vomit? It's something that humans do, by the way. We can't digest certain things from people because they are toxic. So just like food, it can either be nourishing, and a person can be nourishing, or it can be toxic, and you basically throw up and you feel gross. What happens? Why is it toxic? Because your body, your very essence, does not want to digest this person, and it takes it out, kicks it out of your life. Why? That's not what you deserve. You deserve better. You deserve that tasty treat that came, digested, wonderful. You feel healthy. You feel good. You want more. That's the type of person that you need, not the type of person that is very fickle, very changeable, very immature, somebody who's just all in it for themselves, somebody who's not responsible. And that's what life is about, guys. You know this. Most of you know this. It's just when I put it into words, sometimes some of you appreciate that. All right. We have here the Beginner's Tarot. All right. Okay, so with the Beginner's Tarot, we do have here a chance to look into any actions, any plans, any intentions this person may have towards you. Okay. There is a lot of attraction here. I was getting in the beginning as well, just a little bit of maybe third-party energy here. There could be third-party energy here. Not could be, but there is. This is for some of you. You are going to resonate with this. Now, we have here the Queen of Pentacles. This individual does think of you as somebody who is very nurturing, very caring, somebody who is really a go-getter, but the nurturing qualities are there. Also, the type of person that wants to take care of the other individual, even financially, right? They see you as somebody who's just an overall, I'm getting the word teddy bear, but somebody who's comforting. You are very comforting. This is how this person feels when they see you. Why do they think that? Remember, they are somebody who's very immature, and they need that figure who is mature, that they can follow, someone who can lead. That is you. There's a part of them, again, with the beliefs. Here we have 4 of Pentacles. Certain things that have happened in this person's life, it's very much internal, and they are not really moving forward when it comes to letting go of a certain thought and idea. They also want to hold close to yourself, but also the things that they feel that are right. And we can't tell people that that is wrong, because that is what they think is right, because that's what they grew up with. That's what they have experienced. If we put ourselves into their shoes, maybe we'll understand, but most of the time we don't. Here we have a situation where this person's very strict, very stern, and stubborn in a way. They don't want to change their ways. They think that their way is the way it's supposed to be, but also they're doing it because they believe it right from their heart. They're not doing it out of malice or bad intention. They're not doing it because of that. They're just doing it because that's what they think is right. And then we have here the Three of Swords, heartbroken. This broken heart, either third-party situation or not, it could be because of the beliefs-related issue that we cannot be in this connection because of this being a third-party situation. That's for a small portion of you. But for the rest of you, this is just simply sadness or grief, remorse, regret, feelings of heartache, that sense of betrayal, but also just the sense of separation, being separated from the other individual. Now remember, you're dealing with somebody who is very much like a page, somebody who's very immature. They do not know how to handle their emotions. So the slightest thing, provocation, anything that's going to happen will have a huge impact on this individual because they don't know how to handle emotions, and you do. We have here also, along with a third party, some of you might have been hurt as well. Some of you might have been cheated on. Because we have here betrayal and lies. Moon, in the night, things have happened. In the shadows, things have been hidden. So something has happened in this connection that has not been good. That's been done in secret. Not all of you are going to resonate with a third-party situation, but something has happened here where there is a lack of truth, there is betrayal, there has been lies, and somebody has been heartbroken because of it. That is what happened. We also have here the King of Wands. With the King of Wands, it does talk a lot about, for me, a desire. Yeah, also desire, but also knowing that it might be, again, a third-party situation where this individual feels that you are unavailable. They feel that you could be with them, but because of your circumstance, you can't, because of some type of a third party. It doesn't have to be that you're with another person. It could be that maybe you have a job that's very far away, and you cannot always be connected as you would like to be, very close because of the distance. So there is something here that's causing that time, energy, and effort to not allow the both of you to come together, to flow into each other's arms. It's just not working. There's something here that's causing a rift, a problem. But if it's not that, it also talks a lot about passion, how this person really wants to make an offer to you. And this offer is very passionate. The passion here comes as a king. I do not see a cup. Nope, we don't see any cups here. So one of the warnings that I would just like to give to you is, sure, this person is, they do love you, okay, no doubt about that. One of the issues you're going to have to be careful with is the way this person loves you. They need to grow up a little bit. That's the issue here. They're not grown up. They're not learning from their mistakes. And from what I'm seeing here, it's important for them to move on in this connection. As each day goes forward, they learn and they evolve and they expand. Because what I'm seeing right now is somebody who wants to jump from a page, somebody who's very immature, to loving you like a king. But the king itself is very passionate, very lustful here. A lot of passion, a lot of desire. The issue, personally, I don't see a cup, indicating to me that this person also has a lack of emotional maturity. They are not emotionally mature. And that is a problem. You can't be with somebody, I mean, if they're inconsistent, they're unreliable, they're fickle, I mean, what more, where have they changed? What have they changed? They really haven't. Yes, we're talking about money. Yes, we're talking about passion, but where's the love? They have to prove themselves, guys. You have to let this person. So first, a couple of things. You have to lead this person. This person's completely lost, like a lost puppy. You have to lead this person. You have to teach this person. And maybe that's what your mission was in this lifetime when you came to planet Earth, to meet the specific individual and to teach them this lesson. You don't know that you're doing it. It only happens after years when you realize, oh, okay, you know what? I did this and this person now is completely changed. Why? Because you were the one who gave them that experience. It's not a mistake. It's an experience. So some of you may feel this. Some of you may know this. Some of you may want to move on with this person. Some of you may just want to take a step back and let them mature on their own and get to that part where they are emotional, where you have more cups. Because right now it seems as if they're nervous, they're afraid, and they just want to rush back into your life. The issue is, the intentions are there, that's fine. But the issue is, it's not as promising as it could be. Because, I mean, you got the Moon card here, right? And then you have the Three of Swords. And then you have them being quite stubborn in a way, not really wanting to change. All of this has to change in order for this connection to actually work. I do see that. Are they going to take any action towards you? They may reach out to you. But remember, if they do reach out, it might be a little bit more of a materialistic kind of thing. Remember, this person likes to spend a lot of money. Not everybody's going to be like that. Either they spend money or they're not good at saving money, or their expenses are so much that there's just hardly any money. But it does show that they like to overindulge. I'm getting the word procrastination. So this person could be procrastinating as well. All right. Influence. Also influences from others. Because they're so young, they're also being influenced by others too. All right, just going to do a quick prayer. All right, these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Ooh, let go. Yeah. Let go. You're going to have to be the leader in this connection, because this person's really lost in a way. Let go, communicate clearly, reconsider, and then we have get more information. Wow. No. No. Be assertive, forgiveness. Oh my God, these cards. This is such a strong message, and it's like they're not happy with this person, Cancer. I'm not laughing at the situation. I'm laughing at the way the angels end up sending these messages, and like how they're just so direct sometimes and blunt. Oh, okay. Well, you don't give us many words to use. Okay, I heard you. If you guys heard a whisper, that's me whispering. Please don't be alarmed. I actually hear it in my mind, and then I whisper it quickly back to myself so I don't forget, and then I say it out loud. Yeah, so they're just like, oh, you know, if you gave us more words, maybe we'd say more. Okay, that's fine. This is enough for me. Here we have a lot of cards that have a lot of meanings. Okay, these are really meaningful cards. Each and every single one is. In this entire deck, there's only 2 no's, and you actually got both no's right side by side. Okay? They're saying here to let go of the situation, to let go of the person. This doesn't mean you stop loving them. You can't really stop loving them. But you do let go of reaching out to them, maybe constantly, checking up on them. I know you'd like to do that, depending on your individual situation. The key here is to let go, give them, let them sail for a little bit. And when they miss you, they'll come back to shore. They'll come to you. Let them do that. Because they're only going to miss you if there is this lack of connection and this lack of closeness. This distance needs to be created for them to miss you. We also have here communicate clearly. Whenever you do get a chance, do communicate with them. You're going to be the one who's leading this connection. This person's completely lost. They are a puppy. And they need that leadership from you. When you communicate with them, it does say to communicate clearly. Make sure that you let this person know what's on your mind. Let them know how they have made you feel. I feel like this. I believe this. I think this. The I method is the best method because it's less aggressive. We also have here, when you're communicating, don't say too much, in the sense that if you're writing, don't write pages and pages, just write a few points, because people tend to remember that more than all of those pages. They actually forget, and they're not even able to understand what was the point in the first place, to get lost in the details. So here we also have reconsider. There's something in this situation where you have here the next card, get more information. There's something in this situation where you're going to have to reconsider. And you will reconsider any type of action or words you were going to say, anything you were going to do. You're going to reconsider it only after you have that information. When I get this card, it does mean that there's a lack of information in this connection. And because of that, the connection could move on, but it's not really. We have here no with an exclamation mark, and then we have no, be assertive. No, be assertive. You got to be assertive. You have to lead this person. This person's, like I said, they're lost. They're fickle. They're immature. There's a lack of wisdom. You need to be the one who's leading this person, who's teaching this person. And it's best to lead by example and not tell them this is how things are done. But you just do it and the person will follow. Here, by being assertive, it's important for you to let this individual know what your boundaries are, what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with, what you'd like to do in the future, what you don't want to do in the future. But also letting them know what hurts you deep down and how you will not be tolerating that anymore. You gave him enough chances. Now we also have here forgiveness. Wow. This person really has hurt you. And in this connection, the only way but letting go is also to forgive. Forgiving is hard. Some people, they treat us in a way where it's really unforgivable. You just can't, no matter what you do. It's always good to, though. I do encourage that. But I understand if you can't. The best and easiest way for me that I've learned, and even in the Holy Book, the Bible, is compassion. Jesus has taught about compassion. Feel sorry for the other person. That's the simplest way. You just feel sorry for them. You understand, look, this person doesn't know any better. They've been through this life. They've had these experiences, and they didn't know any better. If they had known better, they would have behaved differently. They would have done things differently, but they didn't. And so I have to have compassion and understand, you know what? I'm going to let this go. I'm going to let this go because this person is definitely on a different frequency than I am, but you know what? I get it. I get it. It's almost as if you got to feel pity for this person or even feel compassion in that way. But when you do that, the forgiveness comes through. Your heart becomes lighter. The negative energy around you, which is like, I've mentioned this before, like a negative energy bubble. That's a grudge that orbits around your head constantly. Poof, it's gone. And that grudge and that feeling that really upsets you every time you think about this person, that feeling is gone. And you are a bit lighter. So when you feel this, that's the time when you know, okay, things are better now. I'm starting to feel better. This is important because forgiveness will allow things to move forward in this connection as well as in other connections as also. You will learn from this. This is almost like a lesson for some of you, how to handle and deal with a person like this. This person's quite complicated. It's like you don't know how to deal with this person. I don't generally talk about zodiac signs because I'm only into feelings and emotions. That's what my specialty is. But I am seeing the sign, I'm seeing the word Gemini and Pisces. Usually I don't, but I'm seeing that. But the reason why I'm seeing that is because of that dual personality. Okay? There's duality here. You might even be dealing with somebody who's bipolar in a way. But you're dealing with somebody who has, you don't know, it's like you're walking on eggshells. You don't know whether they're going to do this or they're going to do this. And that's why they're saying you have to be assertive. People can change. That's not written in stone. People's attitudes change. You go to work, you have to change. No, you have to follow the rules when you go to work. You come home and then all of a sudden we're just like totally different. But if it's a matter of discipline, a matter of changing one's personality based on how we're feeling, based on how the other person's feeling, if they do love you, if they do care for you, they will adjust themselves. People do that. And this person does want to do that. They just don't know how to do it. And it appears that you're going to be that person who's going to teach them. Cancer, that is your reading. I hope I was able to provide you with some clarity and some guidance in your situations. Do let me know in the comments below if any of this has resonated. And for those of you who are new, also, I just wanted to mention I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio that is also on YouTube. Those videos are absolutely free. And those videos are regarding spiritual connections, relationship-related advice, as well as negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to get rid of them. All right. You all take care, stay safe, and I look forward to reading the comments below. Bye now.